and welcome to a TPD TV road trip special. We're here in beautiful Yorkshire for the long weekend, and we've got one mission.
We've been all over the country, we've been all over Europe, we've even been to America this year, but now it's time to make the most of our home, of the lovely Yorkshire.
I put the trip together. I'm not going to tell the boys where we're going, but I've got everywhere planned out. There's 40 stops with 5 special destinations that we could or could not go to. So let's go.
Wow, look at the dirt on the window. Wow, it's so nice. There's a bit of smudge on the lens.
So we're here in Haworth, which is a lovely little Yorkshire town, and we're here to get some supplies for the trip.
So obviously we're from Yorkshire and we spend a lot of time here, but we never really go around and look at things. Haworth looks really nice, but all the shops are closed, which is a little bit of a spanner in the works. It does look lovely here, admittedly, it really does, but everywhere's closed, and it's not even really late, is it? What time is it?
5:30.
Yeah, give me it.
So,
What are we doing here?
good question. And that's the question I was about to ask. So let's push that on to Dan.
There's definitely no supplies today. We should go back to the van, put into the little Googling machine where the
Well, there's a co-op.
Tesco.
There's a co-op.
Well,
Like,
let's do that.
That's
then.
around the corner. That's in Haworth.
And
So
you know
at least
what?
it's
Fine. At least it's in
Do you want some
Yorkshire.
bad news?
What?
Unfortunately, this clip is in Polton Vision. Haworth were nice, wasn't it?
Right then, part of the rule is we're only getting stuff that's Yorkshire stuff. So none of this mainstream stuff, it's Yorkshire stuff only. This is pretty Yorkshire. This is literally next door to the co-op. Now we have got a brilliant vehicle this weekend, a brilliant camper that we're staying in, but we're going to show you that tomorrow and give you the full rundown. So that's why you haven't seen it yet.
My hair's a mess.
So we've got some great Yorkshire puddings, we got some Yorkshire eggs, we got some Yorkshire beer, we got some Yorkshire tea, we got some Yorkshire crisps, we got some Yorkshire flapjack, we got some Yorkshire sweeties, we got some Yorkshire bread. Loads of Yorkshire shit.
Well, Raz, it looks like we're having sweets on toast tonight with a beer to wash it down. Flapjack for dessert.
How are you making the
Fried
toast?
sweets.
That's a good point. We don't have a fucking... I'll tell you what, let's go buy a toaster.
The next stop along the trip is going to be Ilkley. So we've all been before.
Do you reckon there's a curry house there?
I don't know.
Have you got like a computer right in front of you perhaps where you could have a look? Oh yeah, you do. Fucking find out. Let me tell you, this is what it's all about. You got 4 best mates driving through admittedly local, familiar territory, but you're in a camper van, you've got loads of nice food and snacks, and anyone that owns a camper van must know this feeling. But once you're in it and you're with your mates, it's just good vibes, man, and you cannot get any better than van life. We've arrived in Ilkley, and it's a place we've been a few times, to be fair, we know it quite well, and we thought, let's come and plan a bit more of our trip while eating the nation's favourite dish.
We don't need to plan the trip anymore. I've planned the
I know, but I don't trust you, mate, as far as I could fucking throw you.
What planning are you going to do in here?
It's been ages since we've had an Indian. Anyone want a piece of baby corn? Cheers. Maybe what?
You shouldn't be downloading that.
Rude. There was a lot of those enormous belly laughs on this trip where you just can't stop laughing. And to be honest, I'd love to tell you what Dan's laughing about here. It was one of the funniest things that we've ever seen happen. But I think if we told you, we'd probably get cancelled. So we just saw something incredibly funny.
I want feeding daddy.
Don't call me that, but there you go.
Napkin.
Take your friends with you. Now, some people would advise against 4 lads eating a big spicy curry when they're sharing a van together for the next 3 days, which doesn't have a toilet in it. Some people probably would.
There we go, finally, a fucking light. It took us 10 minutes for that. Right, here's the map.
Didn't know this, eh?
Shut up over here. Right, here's the map. It's upside down. It's a bit bigger than I expected.
What do you mean expect? Have you not opened it yet before?
Yeah, but not fully. Let's open it now.
It's like when you know like lads who aren't funny go on holiday and they print out like the mate's boarding pass on like a massive piece of paper. It's like that.
I've never seen that.
It's not like that because it's not a boarding pass. No one printed it out and you buy this from the shop and this is the only size they haven't been, so fuck off, big nose. Anyway, come down here. Right, so we started off here, number 1 in Horsforth. We've come over to Ilkley. That's where we are currently. We are now moving up towards Bolton Abbey, number 3 I believe that is. I can't remember where I put my fucking list of places. Number 3, Bolton Abbey, that's the next stop. I don't know.
Look at Bolton Abbey in the pitch black.
Yeah, he's got a point. It's got a bit skew if this plan.
Something that we're famously bad at as a group is just like not accounting for the faff time. You'll look at somewhere and you'll be like, okay, it takes 20 minutes to get there on the map, but we don't account for the amount of faffing that we do. It is a shame that we got here when everything was like pitch black and we couldn't fucking see anything.
Dan, what's happened to your book?
It fell in puddle. Hiya! We've come to Bolton Abbey, but as you can tell, we've come when it's a bit late and can't see fucking anything.
Put your torch on then.
Oh, sorry. So as you can see, I can't see anything. It's very dark out here. So not better than fun.
Get in, it's fucking freezing. Right then, let's set a ground rule now for our own sake. We're obviously going to be in and out of this van. Let's minimise getting any wet and mud in here.
Well, I've got my slippers for when I'm in the van.
Perfect.
I've got another pair of shoes.
I'll leave my kicks like up here when I'm sat up here.
Can you just leave them in Grassington?
Yeah.
Is that where we are now, Grassington?
Right, now how do we optimise
Grassington.
all the shit in here so that we can turn around?
Yeah, I think we need. Can we turn the lights on?
Yeah.
The lights are literally by you, Jake.
Hey! That's nice, that.
What you've seen is Bolton Abbey, which was dark. We didn't get to see any of it because it's the middle of the fucking night and there's no lights anywhere. You missed Burnshall, drove through that. Little village, quite nice in the day. Fuck all to do at night, so don't worry about that one. And now we're in Grassington, of all places, if you've ever heard of it. We live in Yorkshire and we fucking aren't.
Don't do that, you nonce. What?
This is a great little camper, this.
My seat's sick.
Well,
My seat's sick.
so for the side of the van, we have got to put up some nice decorations of a...
Oh, get in.
Of a what, Dan?
Come on, Dan,
of a basketball hoop.
Yes.
But
Now-
where's the ball?
Now, here's the thing about the ball. When I put into the group chat Jake Varley and I asked, do you have a pump for a ball? Did you respond?
No.
Yep, that's my point.
Sounds like Jake.
No, but hold on.
Sounds like Jake, so our ball is currently deflated. Blow it up.
I swear that was an in-person
I
conversation.
swear you're shit at this. Safety number one priority, never forget. If this little tallywhacker breaks his tallywhacker, then we can fix it.
I swear. No.
Now, you've seen the past trips, how bad this shit all gets. So I've got one thing to go against it, floor wipes. But we've got a carpeted floor, so fucking pointless. Next. Raz is very boring, so I got him a jigsaw.
Oh, nice.
Nice little countryside number.
What expense the jigsaw puzzle?
And it's from W.H. Smith, so
It
you
was
know
on-
it's
The
expensive.
Patreons are paying for jigsaw puzzle.
It was on sale and half price, thank you.
On sale and half price.
As you can tell, beautiful head torch. This chimp's got his on as well.
Kercha.
We've all got one of those. If we get a little bit extra bored, we've got some Uno.
Extra board.
Wait, we're not only planning to get bored, we're planning to get
Extra board.
I'll show you the cooking tomorrow. You don't want to worry about that yet.
It's
But
right here.
I wasn't
shut up. For tonight, we've got some Pokemon origami.
Oh, nice.
So a
excellent.
little
What's nice about that?
That'll be fun
a
to
little
do.
doing thing. You can shut up. You're not getting to use that now.
Oh, God forbid.
Right. And I
He's the only one with signal, so he'll be all right.
and I got us all a nice magazine as well.
Oh,
So
Big Glock in there.
the first magazine is. Don't know actually. Power and
Caliplay.
Metal. I think I got that one for you.
God, I've never seen that before.
The second magazine was.
I wonder who that's for, eh?
That one's for me.
Who's here?
Then there was. Railway. Rob likes going on trains because he don't drive very often.
That's a loose
and the
connection
final
to
one-
me, that.
the final-
Jesus. Thank you.
Don't worry. Don't you worry about loose connections.
So it's barely got up to do with me, Trey.
That's got fuck all to do with that.
There you go, mate. That's
Thank
for
you,
you.
mate.
Oh, it's OK magazine as well.
Cheers, Dan.
So that's
Thanks,
for us
Dan.
all
Great
to
job
read.
there, mate. Thank
Oh,
you.
well,
Dad's never looked so good. Is that?
I'm going to intently read that this evening.
Then these, look at these. These are cool, aren't they? These are stormproof lighters.
Matches.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they are cool.
Oh yeah, you can literally put them in water, can't you?
Stormproof.
Thanks for getting all this,
Cheers,
Dan.
Dan.
But it's just a few little bits and bobs.
Thanks.
This van, as beautiful as it is, and as I say, we'll show you it tomorrow, but it doesn't have any like proper power like an RV does, and that's why we're using the EcoFlow River 2 for this trip, and we'll tell you a bit more about it later. But I just want to extend a personal Big thank you to EcoFlow for making this trip possible for us, because we're having a good time so far. We've all just, you know, we stocked the fridge up at home, and we, you know, we got some Heinekens and some Coors, and just thought before everyone's cracked their beers, they're enjoying them. I just thought I'll just check the sell-by date. Some of them went out of date a year ago. Some of them went out of date 6 months ago. So I'm glad I've got a Coors, which is one of the only ones still in date. Thank God we got these Yorkshire IPAs, eh? That's going to make you sick.
Shut up, Dan.
I'm telling him about my fucking King coin.
In this van, there's an upstairs and a downstairs. There's no stairs. There's a pop-top roof, and that's got a bed. And then they've got a rock and roll pull-out bed here. So we're gonna decide which couple, not in that way, gets which bed by flipping a coin.
It's a long explanation to say we're flipping a coin to choose beds. Tails never fails. You can have heads.
So wait. So before you look, if it's tails, you get to pick first.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I know your game, David Blaine. Move your fat hand. It's heads.
It's a weird looking head, that.
Oh, it's tails.
Because that's the head there. Right, let's calculate how many nights. So
You get
we're gonna
2
have
nights.
2 nights on the best bed. Which is the best bed, up or down? I reckon up because of the view.
Oh, we only get 1 night each. I've just realised.
Yeah, it's one.
So it don't matter.
Literally don't fucking matter.
Which one do you want to sleep on immediately?
We'll take downstairs.
Yeah, do we want the seats?
Yeah, we do. That's why I said downstairs.
Yeah, we
Downstairs?
Downstairs tonight for us.
Excellent. I wanted to be up there.
Yeah,
anyway.
I just let me unzip it more. It's going to be fucking beautiful.
Yeah, that's great. Take care. Thanks. Bye. Well, with the help of the EcoFlow, I can work from home while on the road, which is fantastic for me because it means I get to spend time with my mates, having a laugh, and do my job and get paid for it. Sick.
So one of the greatest things
Is my cock?
You wish.
To ruin it, and he's farting as well.
Take 2. One thing I was most looking forward to for this trip was just to sit out under the bedding of the night sky and just look at the universe above us. Something that that is above us all the time, but we don't always notice.
Technically, universe is all around us, not above
You
us.
know what, mate? Do me a favour.
Did you know it's forever expanding as well? And there's still this thing called CB.
Shut the fuck up, Brian.
Cosmic.
Oh my god, it
background
is Brian
radiation.
Cox, isn't it?
Brian Big Cox.
Why have you got multiple cocks, you fucking...
Because I'm like, yo, man. I'm not even joking when I say that this is one of my fondest memories of this year. Like, we're just sat in a van, not too far from where we live, like within like 30-mile radius of home. And we're just having a massive laugh about something. Danny tried doing the origami because he reckons that I did a pretty poor job. And then he ended up throwing his toys out because he realised how fucking hard it was. Raz demonstrated that he has truly no idea how to play Uno. And that was just funny. And we were just laughing and it was just great.
I don't know how this game works.
You can't put that. Right, we've played Uno, we've argued until the small hours of the night. I'm gonna have my first ever sleep in a pop top like this.
Get back up. Has he got the words wrong or his lips just not working?
Razzy's brought an inflatable pillow even though we're about 20 miles from home. I just brought my bed in from home.
I love it.
Oh, what the fuck? What is that?
Car alarm.
Why is that going off?
Because it locks.
Because the car's alarm.
Unless you open the doors, it locks itself again and then you allow that.
So is it going to do that all night?
Sure, that's not a feature.
It's a camper van. Is that going to go off all night?
Maybe.
Right. Good night. No one move. Do you know, it's absolutely lovely in here. Everyone's asleep, but I just love being... What the fuck? Fuck me. That was awful, man.
The speaker's right behind.
I know where it is, mate. I know. I just heard it scream.
behind your head. Oh, fucking hell, I'm funny. I'm so fucking hilarious.
Morning.
You ready for view?
I'm ready. Oh, lovely. It was pretty cold when we woke up, as you can imagine. Like, Yorkshire's not known for its great weather. It certainly wasn't like being at Coachella, somewhere that we've been in a van. This is where the van really kind of showed some of its weaknesses. I don't think it's made for 4 big lads like us. Maybe a family with like 2 kids, but not these big boys here.
It's a bit cramped in here, isn't it?
It is when someone stands in the middle.
Little bit crampy.
So we've just left Grassington. Left.
Try again.
So we've just left Grassington. Thank you, Jake. Gonna check the route, see how we're getting on, because we're on to day 2 of 3. Grassington was stop number 5 of 40. Quite a few of them are close together, which is a good thing about my route. So you can do a lot in one if you don't care about any of them like we do.
So we ventured on through more nice little villages and nice towns, beautiful driving roads, lovely fields. You can really see like why people do come from all over the world to visit Yorkshire. We got up nice and early so we could fit as much as possible into this day, and I think we did a pretty good job, but you can be the judge of that. I was applying something that I like to call the America filter, which is where I look at something and I think, would I be really buzzing looking at that if it was in America? And if the answer's yeah, then I try and be buzzing about looking at it over here. It's weird because this is where we're from. You kind of do take it for granted, but it really is beautiful. And if I was driving down the fucking Nevada desert and looked and saw this sheep, then I'd be pretty buzzing. Anyway, by this point, we're all pretty hungry, so we thought for the first time, let's try and use the stove in one of our campers.
It's so finicky, this. Breakfast time. No one's had aught to eat because no one thought, I'll bring sensible food other than me. Bread and eggs. All from Yorkshire, by the way. These are Elliot's. This is Mr. Hughes. Yorkshire, we love it. I've hit problem number 1 though. We don't have a toaster. And Rob doesn't like eggs. So his toast will be a little bit, how we say, al dente. It means I'm just going to figure it out while I'm doing it. See how hot my pan is. Issue number 1, 2. I don't know what issue number we're on. Probably 2. I didn't go outside. There's no oil. We don't have any. We don't have butter. We don't have anything really that could help us. No. But it's getting warm now. That'll do. Take some time, listen. That side is a little bit warm, it's working. It's only a little stove, so I'm going to speed along the process. Who's first?
Me, please. What the fuck is it? What is it? I'm really grateful to be eating a slice of fried Yorkshire bread with no butter off an HP Chromebook. Oh, it's toasty, to be fair, man.
Oh, thanks, mate. I wanted mine a bit more runny. Is there a cup of tea available?
You don't want a cup of tea from him.
We can boil it if you want.
Let's go to a cafe.
This is,
Thank you though, Dan.
this is my pan from home as well.
Big up Dan for making the effort. Show Dan some love in the comments because he not only cooked us that breakfast, but he planned this whole trip, and without him we couldn't have done it.
Where are you going to? Hi, your mum's house?
Folks, we're in a little village called Settle and we're going to get some proper food, no offence.
And we're going to settle down.
I think it might be a town, not a village.
Same thing, town, village, city.
Why did they think that's a good name for it?
Well, you're going straight there, aren't you? Just off for a week.
Yes.
Right then, so being on the road has its challenges, and one of the challenges is staying clean. We're not going to bother showering because we're only on this trip for a few days, but I do need to clean my teeth, so hopefully they don't mind me using their bathroom to do exactly that.
Is it our price set?
Hey, Dan, what's that bacon?
Right, boys.
Yep.
A toast.
A toast. So cheers to the good life.
Folks, as we alluded to earlier, we are thrilled that our good friends at EcoFlow have sponsored today's video, and we're here with their new River 2 portable power station, and it's brilliant. Let me tell you why.
The River 2 is next level. It can charge all your portable devices and it can go from 0 to 100% in an hour.
The battery is incredibly safe, but not only that, you can get 3,000 cycles out of using the battery, and that's roughly about 10 years of using it every single day.
You can charge this thing in loads of different ways. You can charge it at home using a standard plug, you can charge it using the solar panel, or you can do what we're about to do, which is charge it off the van while we're driving.
What about the USB-C? Can I charge it through that as well?
You certainly can, sir.
Whoa!
Not only is it very affordable for what you're getting, but you also get a 5-year warranty as well, which is fantastic for your peace of mind. He's just interrupted my shot.
Yeah. Listen up. The EcoFlow River 2 is quite simply the best portable power station under 1 kilowatt hour. So make sure you get yourself one. Hit the link in the description, grab yourself one and tell them TPD sent you. Thanks very much. Thanks again to EcoFlow for sponsoring and quite literally powering this video. You're going to see it pop up a few more times in the video and it's really going to be helping us out. So keep watching and thanks again EcoFlow. We love you. Mwah.
Ta.
So because obviously we're doing this Yorkshire appreciation road trip and we've bought all the Yorkshire food and we're going all around Yorkshire, I've made us a playlist and it's called Yorkshire Road Trip and it's got all your favourite Yorkshire bands on, like the Arctic Monkeys entire discography, and the Bring Me the Horizon, Kaiser Chiefs, Human League, Pulp, Gareth Gates, Tony Christie, Chumbawamba.
Gareth Gates from York.
Yeah, he is, yeah. That's on my Apple Music if you want to add it to your library and pretend you're hanging about with the big dogs when really you know you ain't. Oh fuck.
So can we please be absolutely sure?
And that woman down there is hanging out at washing.
Oh my love, what a beautiful place to live.
That was definitely the reason I brought us here, not because it just said it was somewhere on the map.
Close the door, let's go, let's go!
We've enjoyed it too much appreciation's not good for you! It's waterfall!
So we had this genius plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get clean and get some content was the idea. There's some waterfalls nearby, so we thought it'll be funny for the video to go under the waterfall. It'll also count as a shower and then we can actually get clean. But we didn't realise they were so far away.
Razzie said bugger me.
Yeah, because he's talking to a Yorkshire man.
Yeah, but bugger me.
Razzie likes to get buggered though, doesn't he?
Because he's got a big bugger.
We're doing this on the move to save time. We've come to Ingleton. There's a nice bridge and fuck all else here other than a waterfall that's got a 4.5 mile hike around it, so we're not doing that.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's very nice. Just to clarify, I'm sure that walk is really nice, but we are time restrained.
Restricted.
Same thing.
Anyway, I was talking, I'm the main one. So we're gonna skip out Ingleborough, because that's the peak there. We're gonna skip out Whernside, because that's the peak over there. And we're gonna skip out...
Pennygen?
Yeah, that one, because that's over there, or in the middle. I don't know.
where are we going?
Don't know which one's it. So next one, put in Hawes first, H-A-W.
Oh, yes please! Where do I sign?
Oh, my mum told us to go there.
I bet she did, I bet she did.
Jake, come and see me at work.
Just out for a jog in the great outdoors. Just out for a nice jog. Don't worry about me.
So we headed towards Hawes, Jake's favourite, and we decided, look, let's cut down some of these stops, like 40 stops on this trip. Maybe a little ambitious. While an incredibly well-planned trip by Dan, we just didn't have enough time. We bit off a bit more than we could chew. So we skipped a few of the samey bits, and we thought, do you know what, let's prioritise the big ticket locations.
So as you've seen us do loads of times before, every time we go somewhere new, we check bands in town to see if any bands are playing. And we've kind of got a rough idea of where we're going to be tonight. So we've just been looking around that area to see if any bands are playing. And lo and behold, there isn't.
This is so nice here. So lovely. This place is not going to know what hit it when we get out of this van and start swearing.
Yeah, fucking Yorkshire, you bunch of... So we've come to Wensleydale and we found these ancient things. I think they're like coins, we found them. And if you look, it's got like...
Don't matter. Every time I see a Wensleydale in a supermarket now, I can bore someone by telling them I've been where that were made. Just saying, like, we've got a little claim to fame there.
It's not a claim to fame, it's a really boring
I've been to Champagne and Wensleydale. Yep. Should have gone to Dijon. Hey, so welcome back to the channel. Today we got these Yorkshire crisps, Worcester sauce flavor. Let's check them out. We'll see how good it is, and then I'll go and just get in there, Obama. Pretty good, try that.
I've already got a mint in my mouth, so...
With 4 lads crammed into a pretty small van and an early wake up and pretty miserable weather, it's only a matter of time, to be honest, before the tensions start getting high.
Tensions are getting high in here, fuck off.
I think you'll find only your tension is getting high.
What are we doing?
We're parking up because you've asked us to do something.
Yeah.
Right, are we gonna
There's not a lot to do.
keep going through, driving through these towns and not doing out and going, oh look, and then keep going? Or is there somewhere interesting we can go where we can spend like the whole, a few hours to do something?
It depends what you mean by interesting.
We're just not doing out, we're just driving past.
Because they're all...
We're just driving through places that you've written down on a book.
Because this is the issue with Yorkshire, it's all just little villages.
It's lovely, but like we haven't even got out or anything, we're just driving through them.
Yeah. Brimham Rocks, guess what we're doing there? Getting out and looking
at rocks.
Then we can go to Harrogate, but we've all been there before. So, lovely.
Got a Tesco
Nando's in Harrogate.
We've been there before.
There's a Harewood House.
Where I've been like a million times.
Then Knaresborough to Mothershipton Scave.
Let's do that. That's something we can get out, we can do. It's a tourist attraction.
And that's the last stop on the east side of Yorkshire.
Let's do that, and then we'll go to a big Curry's PC World and get some shit to cook.
Why
some
don't we go
breakfast.
to Curry's PC World in Harrogate?
I've got a pan.
All right, let's do that.
I've got a pan.
Yeah, we need like a toaster, Dan. I've had your shitty fucking breakfast this morning.
You enjoyed it?
That toast was pretty good.
Yeah, you enjoyed my toast.
Just fucking let's
You
get
told me how
them
good
in
toast was. You told
Where
us
am
to
I
stop.
going?
I don't know if you caught that confusion of everyone fucking shouting about what they wanted to do there, but I've just put in a secret location. I'll whisper it to you.
I'm gay.
It's gonna be good. They're gonna enjoy it.
Up there.
Keep your big fucking nose out of it. You should be able to hear this fucking whispering with those ears. Listen up, Echo the Dolphin. You stay in the dig.
So we knew that Dan had planned some kind of surprise things along the trip, and honestly I thought it'd be something dead like paintballing, and to be honest I wasn't looking forward to it, but I was so pleasantly surprised, as was everyone, when we pulled up at this destination right here.
Right, we're just here. So if you look over there, there's the sign for it.
Oh, yes! That is so much better than I thought. That is so much better than I thought it would have been. I thought we were going fucking paintballing or something, or canoeing. Get in. Good work, Dan. Great work.
I'm fucking great at navigating. I'm such a good fucking planner.
Oh, this is gonna be fucking excellent. How long have we got here?
We've got 3 hours here because Razzie drove. So
That's great. It's shaping up to be a good day. Right, so we've just got into Lightwater Valley. Now we haven't been here for years.
Scream if you want to go louder.
Happy birthday, Razzie!
For years, right? And the guy in the ticket office says, just to let you know, we've changed the park and it's now just more kids centric. The Ultimate's gone, which is really annoying because it was the longest roller coaster in Europe. So
Danny brought us
it's gonna be a little underwhelming, I think. Should we go on this? The best thing about this is it's absolutely dead.
I'm terrifying.
This was a genius idea. Are you not going on?
No, I don't like that.
Well, first ride of Lightwater Valley. It's something we've been on all year. It's the swings, but how are these going to compare?
They said it was just for kids in here now. That was fucking intense, wasn't it? It was literally like, I felt like I was in NASA training to go on spaceship.
Well, if you think that's a bit too intense for kids, look at that. It's like how you move your files around that.
Drag and drop.
I know a little bit about engineering, being an engineer and that. Looking at this ride, I don't want to go on it because I can see corrosion fucking everywhere, mate. Like, it's all over this thing. Look at these bolts here in the middle. These are like the big boys holding it together.
For kids, my ass. Good God almighty. For kids, mate. Are you kidding me? I'm literally almost crying.
I need to be sick.
Rides are great, man. They just make you. I think going on a ride. If you came here every week, you'd probably die older, live longer. That's what I meant to say.
Steeper than I expected.
Good that one. Oh fucking shit! So we need to stop swearing.
So what we're going to do next, we're just going to go straight to Whitby. It's on the coast. It's fucking lovely. We've all been before.
Really good for a night out, and it's going to be somewhere great to wake up in the morning. That's right, we're going to go to Whitby, baby. Woo!
That's what I wanted to avoid doing, because I fucking hate YouTubers who talk like that.
Now, I haven't been to Whitby since, like, me and my family, my mum, dad and my sister went there on, like, this little cottage getaway, and the only thing I remember is that when we got there, all the cutlery in the cottage was covered in cheese when we got there already, so it was, like, a bit, you know, a bit grim, but I was ready to have an open mind.
So we're currently on our way to a Curry's PC World, just to get some electronics, and the closest place to go to was Middlesbrough. Now, one thing, a lot of people question if Middlesbrough is actually in Yorkshire. It is. The other thing is, I asked Rob a question of what's the most amount of tracksuits you've seen in one day, and he didn't really know, but I can assure you, today will be the day that he sees the most amount of tracksuits he's ever seen in his life, and they're all taking the piss out of me up front because I use my hands. Guess what? I'm a hand talker, and there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, look at these hand movements. What's wrong with it?
The marks off his glasses.
You look lovely. Yeah, thank you.
Look at his hair.
Fucking hell, what's wrong with you, mate? You sound like fucking Christopher Plant. Yeah, that is pretty bad, isn't it?
Oh, my fucking screen needs a wash. Hang on. We're here at Curry's. Funny story. The Curry's of America is called Best Buy, and we went in there to buy belts and boxes once, and they're just not selling.
Problem. I need to wash my hair, but oh fucking hell. Right, so I need to wash my hair because I had like a baby wipe shower this morning because there's just no shower, but I still need to wash my hair because I use product in it. And I just need to get it all out so I can properly style it again, otherwise it looks like this, like shit. This camper van comes with a tap, and I'm sure the water pump works, but I don't know how to work it, and I'm not sure if there's water in it. So I've just got a bottle of Evian that I'm just going to shuck over my head like old times at a festival, so let's go. Let's do this. Let's do it, man. Ooh, that's cold. That's very, very cold. But this ain't my first rodeo. Let's get it going, son. Oh dear me. I bet you're thinking, Raz, where are you going to dry your hair? Because it's soaking wet now, and aren't you off out tonight? Well, good news. With the power of EcoFlow products, I can dry my hair anywhere.
Wide awake at 4 AM while you're shouting. Right then, after a day of driving, we're here in Whitby, which is the goth capital of the United Kingdom. So we're gonna have a good night. We're gonna get some chippies, fish and chips. We're gonna get fucked up. We're gonna go out to a nightclub maybe and some bars, and we're gonna park illegally in this spot where you're not allowed campers, but we'll just pay the fine. Thanks very much.
Have you brought your eyeliner though? Didn't get a chance to have a shower this morning.
Oh, you are insane.
Oh, give me round two on that.
So just while I'm here, I'm going to use my Body Shop Satsuma. That is the best flavour.
What's gonna... No.
I'm going after him to wash my cock and balls as well.
Oh yeah, this is a Boomtown t-shirt as well.
I didn't ask. Hey, I didn't pay for the titty show.
Like mother, like son, eh? You boys are a set of fucking wet wipes, I'm telling you.
No, we didn't use the wet wipe, you fucking idiot.
This is the wet wipe right here, son. Give it some of that action. I can smell my pits.
Usually, you'd have to go on OnlyFans to see this shit.
And you will do.
You can just, all you have to do is subscribe to TPD TV, press the like button.
They can see it without subscribing.
Look, I don't give a shit what the logistics are of this. Sorry, the mint was like all crumbled in my mouth, but I was talking, so...
Just saying, I won't be surprised if this Wetherspoons don't even bother serving fish and chips, because why would anyone come to the Wetherspoons in Whitby for a chippy? Right, one pub down, and it's done that thing where it goes dark when you don't realise, so now it's dark, which means it's about to get fucked. We come for fish and chips, obviously, and I've just got two questions. Question number one. Why is there 3 ellipses after the word sides? And question number 2, why is yours in a smaller font?
That is true.
Fish fillet, the peppery chips.
That is definitely...
How peppery your chips are, man.
Yeah, I'm ready for a sneeze.
How fucking dumb are you? That's a fish cake, not a fish fillet.
Why did you call it?
Man, you have never seen 4 lads sit more quietly and eat a fish and chips any quicker than this. It must be like a new world record. It was like fish and chips speed run, and you better believe I will put in loads of summoning salt on my fish cake.
Yo, so, real quick, let's check ourselves for the night. Right. Unshowered?
Yep.
Yep. Fishy breath?
Yep.
Unwashed hair?
Yep.
Look worse than I probably ever have, because my Razor's not worked.
Yep.
Speak to yourself, yeah.
Time to find some goths. Cut to us like sat with like 4 goth lads talking about the cure. Raz, listen, we've been in Whitby for like 25 minutes and I haven't seen a single goth.
Good news.
What?
I've arrived.
Yeah, here they are.
The Gothmobile
I can see the Android phone.
I finally had to come for a shit and get rid of that kid.
Well, we've been in 2 shite bars so far. We're looking for the goths.
They were pubs.
Where's the goths? All right, I've heard.
I've shown you the goths. The goths aren't what you think they are. They're not Heather fucking Barrett Gracie or whatever she's called.
Yes, they are.
They're not. Under these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. It sounds the same.
We were having a great time. We were just in our own little bubble, having drinks, getting the rounds in, just having a good time. The vibes were positive. The lads put this plastic spider in my drink, right? And I'm not even joking, it scared the living shit out of me because there was a big spider in my flat the other day and it was literally like a mouse running around. So I'm really on edge. So this was not appreciated.
That legitimately scared me then. Come on, break it down, boys, let's have it!
Danny was really on form and it is so good to see one of the boys winning, and I feel like Dan's really winning at the minute and he was just having a great time. He charmed these slightly older ladies with his typical ways and everyone was having a laugh, and he was showing them the animated wallpaper of Bridie's fat belly and they were loving it.
Pass it round, have a go. Fuck you and me, you fat bastard. Are you ready? Are you ready for love?
When did Elton John do this song? Is this Elton John's song? Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, he's singing it.
There's such good gay songs in there. I love this bar.
Right.
What's it called?
Listen.
If you come into Whitby, Saturday night, go Whitby Way, Elton John's on, you're going to have a good gay night.
It's not always on though.
No, but tonight you are. That's what I mean.
So if anyone else comes on a different night, he's probably not going to be on.
Well, that's their
Hey,
issue, not ours.
listen, there's an issue here. We came out to go in that nightclub there, but it looks closed.
No, it's on upstairs.
He's right.
So how'd you get in?
Through the story.
Right, alright, let's give it a whirl.
You first.
Well, it's been a while since I've been in a nightclub as empty as this. But here we are in Whitby.
Don't worry though, we weren't first. 2 people got here before us.
I'm not sure if this was a gay club or not. It don't really matter, but someone did touch me a little bit inappropriately in the toilets, but that's a story for another day. And I'm not actually joking about that, that did happen. But anyway, we moved. We were dancing around, we were the only people in the club, and it was great. And something really funny, when someone else finally joined in the club and finally like came in, they had a fucking TPD t-shirt on.
You know, back in the day, I'd have been embarrassed to be like the only person or the only party in a nightclub. But then you realise like life's too short and you may as well just fucking enjoy it. So if it's just us in here, then it's just us in here. And I'm a bit older than the last time I had a nightclub to myself. So I know like the tricks of the trade. Like I know that this toilet rolls up here. See, most people wouldn't even think. Most people wouldn't even think to look up there, but I know it's there, and I'm gonna have it.
Everybody like to the bar. We're all having the big old fun. As Razzie stops about. As Razzie stops about. Yo. Everybody like to the bar.
Catch a motherfucker in the same socks. Welcome to car boot sale. We've got all the bits you might need. Chair. North Face bag, EcoFlow River 2, a
hairdryer to interrupt you.
Hairdryer. Where's the water?
Toothpaste.
It was a very hungover morning. Dan was practicing his archery, and it was one of them like, you know where you're so hungover but you've just got stuff to do, so it kind of cures the hangover. It was like that.
Nice to wake up to that in it on the morning.
Next we're going down here, so we're gonna go along the coast. I think we'll fuck this town off, which was Gothland. Who's fucking heard of that? We're gonna go down Robin Hood's Bay, then on to Raven's Car.
Can I have a massive shit, please?
If you want, like, I don't have to, that's not my job.
We're going to Robin Hood's Bay.
Go jog, Gage.
Why would you cut me out of shot like that, man?
I can't move it. He's allowed to say that. We're going to Robin Hood's Bay.
What's going on here?
This was a really nice drive, driving from like Filey or Robin Hood's Bay or wherever the fuck we've just been to Scarborough. It was nice. I've never done it from this direction before. There was lots of nice scenery to see. I was in one of those kind of hangovers where like you're feeling a bit lovey-dovey, and I was feeling very blessed. It reminded me of being a kid when we used to go to Bridlington for our family holiday back in the day before, like we used to go on planes and stuff, and it was a simpler time. And admittedly, it was a shitter time as well. But do you know what? It was a nice trip down memory lane. But Dan made us listen to the world's worst song.
God, that's the most autistic thing I've ever heard in my life.
What a load of fucking shit!
So Rob's had to go find an emergency shitter. Do you want to hear some shit raff banter? We call that emergency dress state poo.
What?
Yep, shit raff banter.
Welcome to Scarborough, where I'm about to have the first shit of the road trip after 2 days and I've been on the first night. Paid 40 pence for this. 40 pence of my hard-earned money on this. Right then, so we had a big night last night. We all filmed a lot of footage, which means we all need to charge our phones. So where the big homie, the EcoFlow River 2, comes in handy. So let's give it a whirl and see what it can do. So we've got one USB, we've got another USB, a USB-C, and then Danny needs to charge his computer. So that's 4 devices there. In Danny's shitty Chromebook.
What's your looking computer?
Still a computer, mate. This big iPhone, and then we'll plug in this big iPhone, and then we'll plug in my big iPhone, and you can see all the boys there charging up. As soon as I hit that, it's going to turn on that plug. You can see on here the amount of output. It's all working like a dream, and we've been using it all weekend, and it's only on 32%, and we'll charge it up probably before we leave via the car. Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. Look like you'll just pop it.
Thank you. Dinner is served.
Hey, what's up, President?
Do you know what though? Like, I can't think of what I want more now. I have a big hangover. I'm not a big eater when I'm hungover. So, nice light lunch of 8 bits of toasted bread. It's not toasted.
Yeah.
Buttered bread. Let me finish.
And it's not also 8.
I'd say it's 4.
Yeah. It's just cut in half.
Do you want to go 2s on that bread?
Do you want some? Fancy a knife?
Well, this
So there's some nice ones.
there's another one. Look, and that's the officer one.
Why would they be selling that? So we're here in Scarborough's biggest arcade. It's called Olympia or something, and we're each going to have a tenner out of the change machine, and we're going to have some fun, like we're kids again.
2 starts, put them there, drop it in, and winner every time. Boys, I got some tickets, look.
Same, I got loads of them, mate.
Incoming.
I want this yo-yo. We're putting all our tickets together so we can see we get like the massive prize, like a full all-inclusive trip to Ibiza or something.
You get a free elastic band as well.
Alright, let's go see what we can get.
552
Nice,
tickets.
that's got to be the most I've ever won.
So what we've done in the end, the tickets are shit. You're just going to get little kiddie shit with it. So we've given it to a little kiddie. You would, Peter. Little girl thought, oh, I can't get my pencil topper. But she ain't got enough tickets. Fucking big hero here. Here's 552, think nothing of it. Just 40 quid for your love.
Honestly, hands down, like the nicest visit to Scarborough I've ever had, even with the hangover.
So Esquire's Coffee is a relatively unknown coffee house, cafe thing, and it's important to us because we used to come here when we were like kids. Here at Esquires, we strive to bring you the finest in milkshake entertainment. That's why Esquires was voted #1 milkshake entertainer. Esquires, every little helps.
Ah, piss.
Thanks, Danny. We love you.
Danny? We love you.
For best friends.
It's like a really big blowjob.
It's even on some of the really early dating lives actually, and it's such a rare treat because the only one I know of is in Scarborough, so I'm really looking forward to having this smoothie. It's going to take me down memory lane. Nice that. I was putting my 2p's in the 2p machine. Some lad was like, oh, you're the Leeds Fest guy, and I just want to say that's an offensive term. It's a dated term and we don't use that term anymore. It's the Coachella guy now, okay? Get it right. Victorian tramway to the beach.
Victoria tramway to the beach.
You know what, to be honest, this is pretty nice. To say this is like Yorkshire where we're from, you can't argue with that, can you?
That's the second time you've touched my ass today.
Watch out for them seagulls.
I will do.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
What we got, Dan?
Got a little seafood mix. We've got some muskles. You need them.
Not gonna lie, boys, I'm running low on power. I'm gonna charge the EcoFlow River 2 with the car battery. So we've got the cigarette lighter 12 volt wire thing. You put it in there.
Treat the T6 with respect, sir.
Put that in there. Chuck that back there. Get that seafood away from me, you smelly. Into there. Hey presto, she's charging. And did you know she can charge from 0 to 100% in 1 hour?
Not using
In the car.
The car's a little bit longer, but that's fine because the convenience of us travelling to another destination whilst it's charging when we're on a road trip going across all of Yorkshire.
This video is 90% ad.
Well, recording this voiceover, I thought we'd already been to Filey before Scarborough, but I guess it proves how truly unmemorable Filey was because here we are, here it comes, we're almost there now, just around the corner, here we are in Filey.
This is so not a town for young people. Like, if you're below the age of 40 and you live here, there's something wrong with you. There actually might be, and if there is, I'm very sorry.
Almost there. We're there! We're at the beach!
We're almost at the end of our trip, we've only got a couple of spots left. Bridlington's up next, and as I mentioned earlier, that's where I used to go on my family holidays. I've got family in Bridlington, I've had some really good times in Bridlington, spent Christmases in Bridlington. Yeah, it's shit, but guess what? It's life's what you make it, innit? So you may as well, you know, if life gives you Bridlington, make lemonade or whatever.
You used to come here on your family holiday?
Yeah, we never went on a
That
proper
is
holiday.
so sad.
We were poor, mate.
Yeah, to be fair, like his entire life is a holiday because he was born in
Me and
Germany,
you
so he's
sit-
technically on holiday now.
True.
Rob,
England.
me and you lived in the same kind of house, and like I still went on all day abroad and that.
Yeah, but you went to Benidorm. with
Bend it on.
Bridlington.
It's lovely, innit? That literally looks like Bridlington.
4 stops that we can take. I can only see where 3 of them are. I found the 4th. So, first is this one here. We can all guess what that is.
The deep at Hull.
That's one of them.
That's rubbish.
It's better than no.
I don't know. I'd rather go to now.
Second is down here near Donny.
Oh. What does yellow mean?
Get up. So the colour coding was yellow's the best, blue's the second best, green's alright, red's just look at it while you're driving past. I googled that because I was going to go on a date, but
Instead, he went on a date to Blackpool.
But you can't beat a good, honest bit of great Yorkshire service, and that's what we got in there. Really nice service, good way to break up the day. Now we're heading to the capital of England, Leeds, circa 1300, York. We think that's going to be the best place to end our trip, so come with us.
there's a maze there. It's amazing.
Do I have to go?
Yeah, you have to drive us.
What car is this? Because I'm pretty good with cars. I've never seen one of them. Anyway, I think maybe it was a kit car or something. Speaking of cars, it's time to show you our car. We said we would, so here we go.
Right then, gang, we promised you at the start of the video, so we're kind of verbally, contractually obliged to show you around our van. So this is a Volkswagen T6 Transporter, the spiritual successor to maybe my favourite vehicle of all time, the original T1 and T2. Not T1, just T2. The T1 was the Beetle. But let's have a look around and we'll tell you a bit about it.
So like Rob said, it's a VW Transporter T6, so it's one of the new ones. It is a 21 plate with a nice two-tone colour paint job. This was definitely just a white van and they've just added the yellow at the bottom, but I think it looks rather lovely. And they've gone for the alloys, I guess, rather than the steel wheels, because that makes it look a bit more like camper. Big thick tyres as well to avoid all potholes.
You can put the table wherever you want because it's fucked again, because someone's fucked about with it. But there's loads of storage in here. So all of these little cupboards open, you can put your shit in there like your Yorkshire tea and all your eggs and bread. There's more down here. We've got a lovely fridge. Just ignore this. Lovely fucking fridge. Full of beer. It's exactly what you want from a fridge. Other than that, it's literally just storage. This is a bed. It folds out. It goes lengthways across here. It's very uncomfortable, very hard, but it's a bed, you know, can't complain. Got a roof over your head.
So this whole shift iron, it's a manual, which Raz has been struggling with a little bit because he's not used to manual stuff, because he's not very good at manual labour. But do you know what, for men like me, I don't mind manuals. It's got a nice stick here, it's nice because you can rest your arm there and hold it, and it's like, it's good, it feels comfortable. The horn, it sounds like this. Yeah, that's a horn, it sounds really good. It's got CarPlay, and yeah, it's nice to hold on to. It's like vroom, 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 vroom. And I'm the wrong person to be talking about this bit.
Oh, the wrong person.
Or a man like
a man who's never fucking driven a car in his life.
Excuse me?
He'll even book a CBT, man, just to get his fucking bike licence.
So that's pretty much it really, it's quite simple. You see we got the sleeper on the top, we got the awning out. One of these has been, it's been like one of my dreams really to go in one of these and have an experience like this. This one is an aftermarket conversion, so it doesn't come from Volkswagen like this, and you can tell because it's a bit ropey around the edges. I reckon if you get like one of these straight from VW, it's very, very nice. But it's been all right for a couple of days, bit cramped, but anyway, let's get back on the road and go to York. Hurry up! Stop that.
It's time for the Man vs Food official road trip. These are the 4 hungriest boys that you've ever seen in your life, and they're about to go to York, a great city. What are they about to eat? A big old fucking carvery. Now I think, and I'm not 100% on this, but I think that this is my first carvery that I've ever had. I've had a lot of roasts in my time, but I don't think I've ever had a carvery before, though I might be wrong, so it's just pointless even listening to whatever I'm saying.
For our last meal, we will be having Yorkshire's finest carvery.
Oh, we've got Yorkshire puddings in the freezer.
Oh yeah, Yorkshire puddings have been on a round trip.
Oh, fucking hell.
And I'm talking about YouTube puddings.
Are they frozen?
Yeah?
Not anymore. Not either.
No, there's a Yorkshire dinner for you.
A little bit of mac and cheese straight from York.
As if you got mac and cheese on you. That's horrible.
It tastes nice, so get it.
Awful. That's a proper dinner right there. That was nice, wasn't it?
It was lovely. That was nice bit of lamb, lovely bit of mint sauce, big old slab of turkey. Give it to Pappy.
It was fine.
I really enjoyed mine.
Yeah, it was alright.
There's always some miserable. We're laughing at you.
Razzy's just sitting, he's made some horny purchases in his time.
That's like a...
What horny purchases have we made, Raz?
That's like a...
Razzy, do you have a Love Honey account?
Not an account, no.
All right then. So you won't mind if we try and register then using your email?
No.
We're almost at the end of our trip. We're heading into York.
And as you can tell, because we're near the end of our trip, we're getting horny.
I mean, I'm always horny.
In fact,
For results. I want to see at least 65 views on this video.
Rob said we're only going to get 65 views on this video, guaranteed. No more, no less.
I didn't say that.
That's your challenge,
65.
guys.
York is lovely. If you're thinking of moving to York,
Don't wank it down here.
I would do it, unless obviously you're moving from like Las Vegas. Yeah, York is nice. We're in it's called Valhalla, I think. It's a Viking bar. Not really my vibe, but I thought it'd be something cool to show you. I think they serve the drinks in weird like containers, so let's have a look once I've done having this Viking-sized shit. There you go, mate. Thank you very much. I thought they came in like horn glasses or something.
Yeah, I've got a tenner behind that.
Oh, it's worth doing that though.
Do you have a tenner on you?
Oh, you have to use cash?
I don't know, Jake said it today.
Oh. Well, cheers, fellas. That's the end of a small but interesting road trip. To say that it was a last-minute thing, I've had a lot of fun. I think if I think back to what was my favourite moment of this short trip, it's got to be either dancing last night or maybe playing Uno was really fun. That was more fun than it should have been. What about you?
I think the curry was my favourite bit.
Why the curry?
It was just really nice, wasn't it?
It was nice.
That's all I've got to say about that.
I really enjoyed the pub where we watched Fake Elton John. Really good in there, really good vibe.
Told you his name.
Oh, sorry, Felching John. Really good vibe. Sat with a group of people who were all just having a laugh as well. Good times.
I really enjoyed driving. I really enjoyed driving through the Dales yesterday. I thought it was really nice. It was lots of nice scenic shit. It was just really nice just to spend some time with the boys, listen to some good music, and have some good banter.
How much was the van?
I think it was about 360 quid.
Which to me is a bargain.
How much? 360?
Yeah.
For 3 days? 120 quid a day?
Split between 4 of you, that's what?
40 quid each? 30 quid each?
Yeah, something like that.
It's 30 between 4 a day.
So, yeah, we've shown you all year that, like, we have had some mad times all over the world. But I think we've proven to ourselves that with a relatively low budget and some good company, you can have a good time right where you live, as long as you live in Yorkshire. Thanks very much for watching.
And what's going to be great is having this clip completely ruined by copyright music.
Yeah, right, let's go to America.
Let's go to America.
I love Vegas.
Bye.
If you were any good at editing a video, you'd get rid of that music.
Thanks very much for watching, and thanks again to our friends at EcoFlow for sponsoring this video. Click the link if you enjoyed this content. It would mean a lot to us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I hope you all enjoyed watching this road trip. We were really excited to do this because it's a little bit different, and hopefully you guys like it. I know that the voiceover isn't something that we really do, though we've done it before and it seemed to land pretty well. I just kind of wanted to do it, you know. It's been a bit of a weird year with us churning out probably the same video 20 times in a row just at a different event. So I was really excited to make this one. The edit's been really fun. The trip itself was really fun, and I know me and the boys have reflected on it already and said how much fun it was. Since I've got the microphone in front of me, I normally put this in text, but I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, my biggest and sincerest thank you to all the Patreons that you see on screen right now. We so appreciate you, and if it wasn't for you folks, we wouldn't be able to do this. And I know that sounds cliche, but it is so true. It's so true, because making videos of this caliber on an almost weekly basis is very expensive, and we're just so grateful to have you because we've got the memories and you've got the content. So thank you so very much. We'll see you soon.